What is happening to the humans of YouTube? We are she laughs at me all the time. What is happening, YouTube? We are here today, myself and my beautiful fiancé. We met at our church, Rivers Church. According to Facebook, we've been Facebook friends since October 2007. We're always just in the same circles, going to the same parties. We had kind of the same friends.
Shayna and I came onto staff at the same time, and we were looking at the time to be a little bit more spontaneous because we weren't at all. And he was looking for people, because we have Mondays off being on staff because we work on a Sunday. He was looking for people to hang out with on a Monday, so it kind of just worked out, and he would just phone us at all hours of the day and ask us, hey, let's go do photo shoots, hey, let's go do fun things. So yeah, we ended up becoming very close, the three of us.
So one of our friends, Claudio, from the beginning, he's been just trying to convince us that we need to start dating. And I was always like, no. And a few months before I started liking her, my mom actually went up to her and started calling her her daughter-in-law.
Yeah, his mom would, like, every time she saw me, hello, daughter-in-law. And I was like, yeah, this is weird.
I'm like, Mom, you can't do this.
Never gonna happen.
This is awkward.
And then his mom and Claudio pretty much, like, joined forces, and yeah.
Did you put sugar in here, baby?
No, I didn't.
You didn't put sugar in
I'm sorry.
She hates me. It's okay. Now I have to act like I enjoy this copy for the rest of the video.
It's great copy.
And then last year, August, I was going on a trip to Turkey.
And our other best friend Shane is now getting married.
Yes, so Shayna's now getting married.
Well, she's married now.
She was
getting married at the time.
At that point.
Yeah.
To a lovely gentleman named Dave.
Yeah,
He is probably the second best guy that a girl could have next to me.
Yes.
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Good. And I think prior to that trip, we'd spent a lot of time together because now Shayna was in a committed relationship. She was about to get married, so she was with Dave most of the time.
Or not even spending time together so much. We were conversing a lot more privately than we were, because before then we had a group with the three of us two and Shayna, so any conversation used to happen on the group. But then because she was getting married, we would speak, on our own a lot more than usual.
And we were going to be in Turkey for 10 days. And I remember sitting in the airport thinking, man, I'm away for 10 days, I'm really going to miss Whitney. And I was like, that's so weird, like, I've got so many friends, like, why am I going to miss her specifically? I told myself I can't fall for her, because the thing about our lives is our lives are very intertwined. So we both serve at young adults at our church. Our offices at church are right next to each other. Our friends are the same friends, our best friends are the same friends.
Yeah.
Everything is connected. So I told myself, if I do like her, and I approach her and tell her I like her, and she says no, it's going to be weird now. And eventually I went to speak to Claudio. I told him, I like Whitney. And he proceeded to do a little dance around his office in excitement. And he asked me how serious I am about the whole, I'm just scratching my armpits. That's there now, so. And he said, okay, then you should speak to her. So I then messaged her, I'm like, hey Wits, when you have a moment will you come up to the office? So we went into the office, and I told her, I'm like, hey Wits, I like you, like romantically. I looked up, and this was her, okay.
So funny story, I'd written a journal entry exactly 1 week before he spoke to me and told me that he liked me, and my journal entry went along the lines of, I'm just so happy that I'm single. And I'd literally written that I was praying that no one would come along, that God wouldn't send anyone my way, and I was just like, oh, you know what, God, if someone comes, it's just gonna ruin everything. It's gonna ruin my happiness. And then this guy comes around after 10 years, is like, I like you, and I'm like, you're ruining everything for me. So I'd said to him, give me a few days, and then we met up for breakfast a few days later. And again, I was not feeling this. The whole time in my head I was like, yeah, this is not gonna That's not gonna be a thing. I was like, at this stage in my life, I was, I'm 28 years old. I don't need to be wasting my time. So I said to him, what are your intentions? And he was very clear that, he wanted us to date, he wanted to buy me a ring, and he wanted to get married. So when he told me that, I was like, okay. I'd said to him, I'm not going to say no. As you know, I'm very happy being single, but if you want to try and change my mind, I won't stop you. I'm very sure of what I want, and I know that I'm going to wait for it now. So with him, I was like, no, I want to know that you're serious about this. Yeah. I don't want someone who's just going to play around and mess around. I want someone who knows what he wants, and you need to show me that you know what you want. And I want you, if you want me, then you must come after me. And yeah, so I told him that, and he did.
And I did.
I prayed about it a lot. And I just kept saying to God that if this was part of his plan for both of us, and if this was something that was supposed to happen, then he needed to do some work in here, because it wasn't going to happen from me. I still, literally leading up to the day before the date, I still didn't feel anything towards him. And even I was nervous about the date, because I was like, oh, this is going to be so awkward, and I don't want to hurt his feelings and shame. Nice. So yeah, I prayed about it a lot. And then on the day of our date, I woke up and I knew that something had kind of shifted and something was different, because I woke up and I was really excited about it, and I was a little bit nervous, and I was feeling a little bit differently. Going on the date, we spoke about, more serious things.
Like a lot of first dates, about, so what's your favorite color? What do you like? But because we knew all of that already, we went straight and we were like, okay, so if this is going to be a thing, how many kids would you have? Yeah. How would you like to live? How would you discipline the kids? How would you like to get married? So we got quite serious quite quickly. After
that, it was kind of like this is gonna be a thing. So
so I started planning our second date, and on this date I'd planned to ask her out now to be my girlfriend, and I had fairy lights around my house, and there were candles all over the place. And I'd made a slideshow of photos of us over the past 10 years that was playing on my TV screen. Yeah, we had dinner, and then I had written her a little letter, and I asked her to be my girlfriend, and she said yes. And now here we are, 6 months later, we're engaged. Right over there. We did some wedding shopping today, actually. So we're quite excited about our future, and just how God's laid so many things in our lives to kind of prepare us for this day.